Welcome to TAG. First, a quick explainer of the aim of the game. Based on Jetlag the game's tag, we're starting at Utrecht Town Hall. It's the centre of the Netherlands rail network and the approximate central point between our three end locations. For our game, Lucas and Joe are trying to get to the beach at a lake in Ettenleur, John's trying to get to the beach at Egmond aan Zee, and Ben and Alex, that's me, are trying to get to Ruurlo Castle, which doesn't actually have a beach, but it does have a moat. Each team takes it in turns to be runners, using trains, trams or buses. If the runners get to their end location, they win immediately. However, the other teams are the chasers. They have a live tracker on the runners and are hunting them down, trying to tag them. And the runners are slowed down as they have to pay for their travel using game coins. 1 coin buys 2 minutes of train travel, or 5 minutes on a tram or a bus. Each team starts with 10 coins each round, which won't get them far, so they have to complete challenges at random from a shared deck of cards to earn more coins. But the chasers can travel freely, so are not slowed down in their pursuit. When tagged, teams rotate, then it's the turn of the new runner to travel to their end location. If no team gets to their end location during the 2-day game, the winner will be based not on the team who's closest to their win location, but on a points system, which we'll explain later. Then the final thing for now, the runner gets a 20-minute head start. And with that, it's 10 AM, back to the teams in Utrecht.
Hey, we have to message with your phone.
Those are the bells, that's 10 o'clock. These two have got to go.
Alright, let's go. Oh god. For fuck's sake.
Spreek je Nederlands? Have a conversation with someone in Dutch. Both speakers must say at least 3 sentences in Dutch in total, 10 coins.
Oh, that's your starter.
Guess the population of the town or city you're in without checking your phone or asking a stranger. If you guess outside 20%, you're frozen for 20 minutes. 10 coins.
It's time to go and catch him. No. Nice. Navigate.
Make sure you're on frozen in their face, that's very easy for the chasers to do.
Yeah. But yeah, like if they got it, they would have had like so many points they could have just run straight to Rotterdam and like been gone. But as it is, in theory, they're just going to be stood on the platform that we're arriving at. So
11.
yeah.
You got your weapon ready, Alex?
Oh yeah. So we're just coming into Gouda station, where we expect to catch the other two. We might get a slow motion tag through the window. Welcome to Gouda, home of cheese.
Some cheese.
And also, hopefully, home to Joe and Lucas for at least the next few minutes. Where are they? Not here.
Oh, well done.
Well, we're still stuck here.
Yeah, I'll call that 10:54. So what?
So basically,
14.
Yeah.
Right.
Did they tell you at all what the plans were?
No.
So,
We're going to try and do the bike challenge now.
no bicycles here. Stand next to a public road and film at least 1 minute of continuous footage of traffic passing on the road in which there are no bicycles. 7 coins.
I think we're down the good road for it, but we shall see.
So just pulling into Utrecht Central. So we're going to go out of the station, away from the city, and find a busy road. That's the plan.
We reckon we've got about half an hour until they arrive in Utrecht, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Fingers crossed. Anyway.
So we're trying to film a minute of traffic passing on the road showing no bicycles. That's going for more than a minute.
I did an over a minute on yours.
We're on 56 now. Right, we got a minute.
I don't think we explained, but we're out of the frozen period, but just waiting for a train that's delayed.
Fortuna is not with us.
Gets knighted at a castle or palace. It must have castle or palace in its name. 10 coins.
You find us at the Hajar Palace with Ben, who's about to become Ben of Red Hill. Very well deserved title. So Ben, I hereby knight you, Ben of Red Hill in the county of Surrey.
Thank you so much.
You may stand. And we now get 10 points, yay!
We think that Ben and Alex are trying to duke us onto a train. They have no idea how far behind we are. Alex is gonna quite considerable. Yeah,
So
quite
that-
considerable.
yeah. So they're just doing like evasive manoeuvres
Just
for
walking in
no
circles around the
reason.
train station hoping we get home.
Yeah, like
See how it works out.
I hope like we cut to them going like, "Oh, fine, they're on this train, and then it just cuts to us like 20 minutes away.
That'd be quite funny.
Learn something at a museum. You may learn a fact without paying and going in. 12 coins.
So here we are at the Spiel Clock Museum, which we've learnt means a musical clock. And we have learnt a fact, which is that in the late 19th century, organ grinders strolled the streets with their organs all across Europe. And so, yeah, we've got 12 points. Challenge completed.
Eat very spicy food. Go somewhere that sells spicy food and ask for the spiciest thing they have. 10 coins.
So let's update you on what's just happened. We just saw Joe and Lucas,
Esteemed chasers.
the esteemed chasers, but they didn't see
At
us.
least a minute have been like viewing this.
Yeah, and somehow Ben's red hat didn't give us away. So yeah, they've gone into a restaurant that sells very spicy food, and we're on a bus to Utrecht Science Park. And hopefully we're going to connect there to Amersfoort, but we'll see.
Have some nice food.
Okay, so here's the state of play. We arrived at Utrecht Science Park, looked for the 34 bus, which we were expecting to be in like 15 minutes time, and there was one just arriving that was a bit delayed. So we're on it.
So we forgot to film all of that strategy. Whereabouts are we? We're in.
So we're in Driebergen.
Yeah.
We thought they might be going down to the southeast directly, which is nearer them, but it looks like we're actually going to go northeast first.
Yep.
So the plan is we are getting on a bus.
Yeah, using the fact that we can travel on a bus during lunchtime as chasers.
And we can either get off at Amersfoort, the final destination where we think they're going.
Yep.
Or if they are stopping before then, we can get off in Zeist at any of the bus stops which stop along their way.
Yeah,
so
brilliant.
This is a strategy. I don't know if it will work, but
Right, let's get some
let's get some sandwich and
chips.
yeah.
I am, very much. So this is a spicy cherry roll, apparently.
And you pronounced it better than I did. Is it spicy enough, do you reckon?
That was very, very spicy.
Challenge complete.
Right, so it's Johnny's run. The lunch break is just coming to an end very shortly. It's 1:59.
Takes me a minute to walk out there. Let me know.
Yeah, I think you can probably go. See ya, John.
Okay, so here's the plan, and I think it might be a dumb one. So there is a bus just there that would take me to Utrecht Central in like 25 minutes. And that is the sensible play, because I could just get to Amsterdam Central and then I could just be like on my way, which it is a very sensible move. I don't know why I'm not doing it, but I could go up that way and get on that bus stop, which is about the same time. And that would take me to Amersfoort in the same amount of time. And then I can get upwards to, well, with the coins that I've got, I can get to a little town called Barn, but there is a town just a bit further. This one, thank you VO, that is a good stop, and then that can get me all the way to Amsterdam, and I might be on a route that's different to them. So that is my plan, but I'm standing by this bus stop, kind of, to try and duke them out. That's the plan.
Ride a bicycle for 10 minutes. You must return it to the same location from which you collected it. 7 coins. Waterworks. Transfer a cup of water from one fountain to another. Maximum allowed spillage of 10%. 5 coins.
So coffee, water, that came out of that fountain, which Alex has just said is fine. There's a fountain there. I'm going to be really rude because like she was really nice and I begged her for a water. I hate myself, but you know, no spillage. Technically into a fountain. Challenge complete. Card is float a boat.
Float a boat in a body of water larger than a bucket. You must retrieve your boat. 5 coins.
Body of water. That is a floating boat.
Curse card. Flying blind. You may not use the navigation app until you have completed your next challenge. Points awarded immediately. Draw again. 10 coins.
Okay, so here's the update. I've got flying blind. That's good because I'm at a station where I know where I'm going. So please be like a fun card. Actually, with flying blind, I've got enough to get to Amsterdam.
Take a photo with a car worth over 100 grand. 5 coins.
What have we got? Let's go. Oh, right, so we are in Hilversum Media Park. I've just been caught on the train, and these guys have elected to get off here, and
we have a very detailed plan.
Off you go.
That's very elaborate. Alright, see.
Your 20 minutes start from, well, now-ish. Off you go.
Visitor park for 10 minutes. 7 coins.
Alright, day 2 with slightly less energy, but in exactly the same as what we did yesterday. These two are starting 20 minutes head start.
15 seconds, countdown.
I didn't time this very well. I expected the bells to have gone bing bong.
Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alrighty. So our first question is puzzle by a local newspaper completes a puzzle. That's easy.
Find a local newspaper and complete any puzzle. 5 coins.
Right. Then we get out on the train. Go, 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 go. Hunting boys.
Hi, John. Yeah, we're just a bit sweaty.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Okay, so at the start we said that if no team gets to their end location during the 2-day game, the winner will be based not on the team who's closest to their win location, but on a points system. And with the chasers ahead of Joe and Lucas and just over half a day left in the game, it's looking likely that the game will be decided on points. Each card earns the runner game coins to spend on travel, and also the equivalent points towards their total. At this stage, the points totals look like this. There are also 10 bonus points, each for the team whose win location is closest to the runner at the end of the game, the team who is currently the runner, being the team with the least amount of time as the runner, and the team who got closest to their win location at any point in the game. Right now, they look like this. Keep an eye on these totals, as a change to any bonus would be a 20-point swing. One team member must do a total of 50 burpees, 5 coins.
1, 4, 11, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, that's enough.
Alright.
Visit the top-rated tourist attraction in the town or city you're currently in, according to TripAdvisor. You must get within 50 metres of the attraction and take a suitably touristy team selfie. 7 coins.
These guys, there is a bus that leaves at like 1 minute to the lunch zone, so that's where they're going. But I'm going to go and find some lunch rather than do that, just so that we split up. Okay, off we go.
Right.
See you later.
We'll see you
Bye.
soon.
Forge a famous painting in situ. You must be beside the original. The painting must be reasonably famous. 12 coins.
Well, do you want to give an update?
I run a marathon. I genuinely do not feel like I've been as fast as I am right now.
We literally paced it like to full-on tempo run to a bus stop. Arrived at the bus stop like a minute or two before the bus to Zevenbergen was going to go. We're on the bus to Zevenbergen and we think we can get the 12:49 train to Dordrecht, which means we're travelling before the lunch period starts. We think Joe and Lucas are still in Dordrecht,
Yeah, so
but we
just
don't know if
draw
they
the
can get out.
trams.
So yeah, we'll update you when we're at Zevenbergen. Hi, so we're at Zevenbergen station, waiting
for a train where we think we might be able to catch them at Dordrecht. If they do what we think they will be.
So we just come into Dordrecht station. Our main task now is the lunch break. Is
Nice food here.
yeah, and not be seen by Joe and Lucas.
How we get on?
I'm very scared of water.
Game's just about to restart after the lunch break. Limbering up, ready to run. Hello,
Hey!
it's a sunny afternoon at Gloryham. and we're planning to get the 387 bus towards Utrecht Central Station, but we don't want to go there because we're worried about getting caught. So we're going to get off at a place called Liebruck Oost, where we're going to try and find some cars.
Say cars. Take a photo with a wheel of cheese of large diameter near your head. 7 coins.
Nice cars. Be a nice bus. Hopefully that will lead us to a nice jet lag victory. We shall see.
Alright, so hey, we've had a bit of a confab and adjusted our plan a bit. So we're going to actually get off the bus at Liebruck Oost and walk or run towards a cheese shop in the next village.
And we're hoping that Alex and I run so fast on the same road as the bus that our time plan will trick them in the event we're still on the bus.
Wow.
And we'll happily get on a new bus whilst they're still ploughing forward towards Utrecht City Station.
Welcome back. So we're now on the 280 bus to Amersfoort, hopefully. And we hope we're not going to get caught on the Utrecht Ring Road by our esteemed chasers.
Up to us, but all in well, we can let Amersfoort come to a challenge there. Yeah, we'll see.
That'll be half an hour of the game left at that point, so hopefully we can pull off a decisive win. Let's see.
Shall see. All very exciting.
Okay, so we're now approaching the end game.
Very exciting.
We're racing the chasers.
Race the chasers. Inform the chasers of your nearest central station and travel to it. 15 points.
To Amersfoort Central train station. We're on a bus, and we're going to try and get off in the outskirts of Amersfoort.
Race them so we get there at 5 PM or 4:59 PM, and we'll see how it goes.
Don't want to cut it too far.
4:58 maybe.
And in theory, that gives us 15 points for winning the race, and 10 points for being in our end zone, and another 10 for being the last runners. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
This is absolutely crazy what's about to happen. Our bus is due to get to Amersfoort Central at 4:42. John's managed to get ahead of us and is waiting there for us. The current scores look like this. We've got an 8-point lead, but we're being closed down tirelessly by the esteemed chasers. Now, if John catches us before we can reach Amersfoort Central, the lead could change to Joe and Lucas, 56 to 54. Incredibly, there was a train to Hilversum at 4:48, taking 11 minutes, which would get John into his end zone seconds before the game ends at 5 PM. This would give John the slimmest of victories with 57 points. To guarantee victory, we have to successfully evade the chasers at Amersfoort Central and then prevent the catch for 6 minutes. So with less than 20 minutes to go in our 2-day game, any of the 3 teams could win.
So at this point, we won the Central Station Challenge. They were nowhere to be seen. We're now just trying to sit out the last 2 minutes without being caught. So, you got the real-time clock. Is that someone? No. We're seeing Joe around every corner at this point. Oh. Oh.
Well done on getting those 15 points rather than losing the 10. Well done.
And we're in our own zone. Johnny is the final runner.
Yeah.
Well done, John.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna head off to Amersfoort Central, and then we'll meet back up with the others. What a great game. See you in Utrecht.